It's just like pulling a thread through hundreds of needles. The manna pierces the tunnel and creates a stream, very slowly and carefully. Do you understand? The hardest parts to reach are the veins and the brain. If you don't want to go blind, never forget the pathways that I have taught you.
This is
That's quite entertaining.
He should have just died.
a drunk priestess who could split the ocean with her harsh words, and a necromancer who acts more like a priestess than the priestess herself, Ro-Ias. A grand mage whose staff is all I could see.
Wanna die?
There shouldn't be any major problems. As long as I'm participating in this experiment, I will do my best to complete the task assigned to me.
The goddess Sister Hippocrea, aka Sister Hia.
It's not like everyone gathered here just to watch me, so you'll help me, right?
Well, that is true, but
You should just trust us.
this is a flashback from the temple. It's slowly getting to the point when I start doing that. The experiment that I never want to go through ever again.
Sir, are you exploring the gardens today?
Welcome back, Amy. The weather is so nice today. Even the forest-like garden looks elegant now. I'm okay, so you can leave. If anyone is looking for me, let me know.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Although she would normally flip out at the sight of me doing anything, she's starting to adapt. Are my efforts of getting closer to Amy finally bearing fruit? She refuses to eat with me, but at least it's better than before. To spend my days peacefully, shall I get started? Operation Field.
Davy is now being encased in a field of magic.
As the air is entering my lungs and nurturing me, I take mana from nature and exhale the stale air. This is mana breathing, the breathing technique of the god of magicians, the little brat Odin. Since there is a limit to how much mana your body can store, you need to train and manage it on a daily basis. However, through this method, mana that would normally take months to gather can be gathered in a mere few days. It's a miraculous breathing technique. If the country were to learn this, it would bring about a large revolution. However, I don't have the slightest intention of revealing this to the world. And it's not as if it's something that can be achieved easily anyways. Right. And who might you be? Even though it's been a while since I had eyes all around me. If I were to look into it, it would only bring me trouble, so I'm leaving it be. This is definitely the Queen's doing. On the contrary, it would be helpful if they thought of me as the weak and dumb prince, and due to spreading my mana distortion field, I've been able to train in peace. Also, the amount of mana that's being stored has accumulated quite a bit. However, right. It's about time I made that goddamned mana circle. Priests can't use magic and mages can't use holy powers, and necromancy is a power that both of them cannot use. However, as you know, I can wield all three of these powers, all thanks to the temple's 2 crazy girls and the 2 oddball researchers. Just thinking about it makes me sick. Normal mages draw a circle on their heart in order to use mana. Unfortunately, that method cannot handle the clash between necromancy and the holy power. If I were to do that, my heart would probably be destroyed. A circle made just for me. That circle is called the artery circle. By matching the arteries all around my body, I create an intricate circle and pour mana into it to use my entire body, including my heart as the circle. Other than stopping the clash between necromancy and the holy power, it also brings about amazing results. However, since this is as close to body modification as one can get, even a single mistake will be the death of you. That's why I didn't want to do this. The last time I did it, I was barely able to succeed because of the other 4 girls. Damn it, will I succeed this time? Huh? Right. This isn't like me. Failing can't be as bad as spending 1,000 years in that temple. I'll start with the blood. Let's give this a try.
As hours go by, Amy has dinner prepared and is starting to worry.
It's already past dinner time, and the young master is late. He's usually late, but he's never missed a meal. He told me not to bother him unless something big happened. But if something happened to him, he wouldn't be able to call for help. If something were to happen to the prince...
I thought I told you not to call me Prince.
Sir Davy!
I'm back. Did you wait for me? I told you not to do that.
That's...
You and your resilience. It seems like I have to work harder.
Davy leans onto Amy, completely exhausted.
Sir!
Sorry, Amy. I'm at my limits.
Sir!
When Davy opens his eyes again, he's back in his bedroom.
I got worried for no reason, huh?
Davy realizes Amy had fallen asleep on his bedside.
Oh no. That's right. I suddenly passed out yesterday. The thing I was hesitant to do, the artery circle, has been completed perfectly. The 3 powers that flow in my veins, on top of this strange circle, there is another special effect. It's limitless. Just by moving a finger, I can use any simple spell, including restore. Good morning, Amy.
Now 5 months later.
Sir, look at this. There's even herbs in here.
I see. I mean, I'm just fine with what we eat right now.
I'm really thankful.
Once the artery circle was completed and our lives became steady, someone has been leaving meat and vegetables in my castle. At first, I thought it was a plan by Queenliness, but there's no way that she would leave perfect goods every time without a reason. I feel that someone is definitely helping me, but I can't tell who it might be. I thought I heard someone yesterday. There is one presence that I feel. To spread my mana through the castle to find out who it is an easy task. Though they have been keeping their distance from Amy in order to not hinder her day-to-day life, someone is approaching.
We won't have a problem with food this time around either.
All right, go clean it up.
Pardon?
We're expecting guests soon.
Who could it be?
The Queen's informant.
The corrupt priest inspects Davy, not knowing he's almost completely healed.
How is it? Do you think I will get better soon?
Since the prince has been bedridden for so long, it's too dangerous for me to use my holy powers on you. So you have to just be thankful with what you have now.
Is that so? Bullshit. For a guy who didn't even use a proper healing spell to begin with, as the envoy of God and the representative priest of this nation, to throw away your responsibilities and just follow orders. What a disappointment. You should stop sugarcoating your words. It's not that you can't heal me, but that you won't. I thought with the silver gun that was given to you by Priya, you'd be able to heal such trivial injuries right away.
Prince, you can only say that because you don't understand.
I don't understand?
The usage and knowledge of holy power is something given only to priests. Even for a prince, you mustn't be so selfish. So it's true. You're so similar to the Prince Carlos.
Priest Boris, you are in front of the prince. Tread carefully with your words.
How dare a maid? Are you trying to teach me?
Priest Boris then smacks Amy.
Hey, you!
Oh no, Prince. If I were to leave a maid who says whatever she wants, it would also be a problem for you. Though she doesn't look like much. Ooh, this girl has quite the smile. Since I came all the way here, she should be able to at least see me to the door, right, Prince? The examination is over. I will see you again in 15 days.
See you then. Amy, please escort the priest.
Yes.
Remember this. You have to come by yourself at night. Remember that the life of the prince is in the palm of my hands.
This is...
A royal maid? Why would I care? He's just a sick prince.
I have this weird feeling that my body is becoming cold. How should I explain this? Rage? No. I built up too much dignity at the temple, to put it that simply, and Lady Daphne said that I'd be less than an animal if I couldn't control my anger. But my thoughts are different.
Davy now speeding towards the priest and his men with his sword in hand.
Who is it, huh? Prince.
Adequate rage is the spring of life and can also be the guidepost for your goals. If laziness is the key to advancement, then rage would be its driving force.
Keep in mind that Prince Davy's life is within my hands.
That's...
You're saying that's assassination of royalty? What's that got to do with me? He's only a halfie. The Queen would rather say that I did well. Do you think that there's anyone within this kingdom who's on Prince Davy's side? Also, who would dare to punish me, the hands and feet of the Queen? The sheep of the kind shepherd, Priya, isn't that right?
Ha! That's good.
Huh!
I needed an excuse, too.
Davy swings at the priest's head, causing him to fall in fear.
Your Majesty? How?
Amy, what's the penalty for blasphemy against royalty?
This can't be. How?
Can I move? This is why you can't be promoted from a lower class position. We never needed your dirty sacred magic from the start. Amy, didn't I tell you not to make me ask twice? The penalty for blasphemy against royalty.
That's
Immediate execution.
Davy instantly slashes the priest's neck.
The Queen won't just watch this as it happens additionally the Holy Land.
Thanks for your warning, but I guarantee you.
Davy cuts the priest's head off without a second thought.
Those who stand by you will be gone too.
You must be crazy. To kill none other than the disciple from the Holy Land? How could you do that if you weren't?
Disciple Bort threatened my life. I punished him according to the law. Is there something wrong with that?
This bastard!
Isn't it funny? Just up till I fell into a coma, the kingdom's laws weren't so brutal. All this happened, and His Majesty the King is still silent. But for me, the one who punished someone who blasphemed royalty to be penalized, it just doesn't make sense. When did the status of royals become something lower than low-rank disciple?
You dare to lower His Majesty and the royalty's authority. There is no evidence, no matter the reason for killing him. It's not something for you to judge with that empty brain of yours. A complaint will come from the Holy Land immediately. I knew you took after the stupidity of your mother.
Of course I should take after my mother.
You shallow being. You and your mother, a shallow pair.
Your Majesty the Queen. It's not good behavior to curse someone's parents right in front of them.
After sensing Davy's aggressive aura, the Queen's guards step in to protect her, one even appearing behind Davy with chains around his neck.
Ha! It's good to see your loyalty. Though it would have become more interesting if you'd done a little more. Oh well, too much drives a nail into a person's coffin, whether that's the Queen or anyone else. Trying to murder someone of the same royalty is no different.
Huh? No way, you. He knew that Carlos was the culprit?
That's right, of course I did. I'm not stupid enough to keep a card up my sleeve for long. It doesn't suit my tastes. I'm a bit tired, so will you please go back? I knew as soon as you slapped a patient's cheek that you're not very considerate.
You bastard.
And please be more ladylike in my palace. As you can see, the state of this building isn't very good. You had taken all the people who used to work here. I want you, as the person who takes care of housekeeping, to make sure that this is fixed as soon as possible. If it continues like this, quite a grotesque rumor might circulate. Though that's not a bad idea. It'll be better for you to make a decision carefully. I won't stay put while you act out like I did before.
Now back in the Queen's room after destroying it, she falls to her knees.
Keep acting out like that. Fine. If your wish is to die, there's nothing stopping me from helping you. The way you act without being able to differentiate between heaven and earth will be the reason for your death.
It seems that the rumor is true.
What rumor? The one about the first prince?
Yes, there's no other way to explain his actions besides something going wrong with his head after he woke up from his coma.
Wait, be quiet!
Huh?
After the priest was dealt with and the Queen was warned, the situation in the inner palace was as expected. Rumors started circulating. The first prince, Davy Roan, has gone crazy. As half of the people of the palace were on Queen Linus's side, my reputation took a nosedive.
Your Majesty! Your Majesty! More came in today!
Again, I don't need medicinal herbs.
It's something to thank for. There must be someone who knows of your good nature.
Does my personality seem that good to you?
Yes, of course.
An immediate answer. To be like that, even though I killed a person right in front of her eyes. She's really an amazing person.
Excuse me. I greet the small son of the kingdom.
Ah, wait there. Grand Chamberlain of the royal family's affiliate, Besphus.
We have brought the sinners to you, as Her Majesty ordered. These are all the people who embezzled the money from your palace's budget and ran away.
I see there are even some faces I can recognize. Though they said it wasn't part of their jurisdiction before. Embezzlement and fleeing. Besphus, how is this normally penalized?
It depends on your orders, but it's normally punished by beheading them, including their immediate family.
Please let us live. Your Majesty, we have committed a grave sin. Is that right? Now that I think of it, there's been an interesting rumor circulating recently. I think it says that I'm crazy for blood.
Yes, something like that has been going around.
Then should I act in accordance with that? But please, you can't, Your Majesty.
We beg you, please spare our lives.
Your Majesty, please.
Besphus,
I understand.
what are you all doing? Put them in the jail cells and don't give them a sip of water. It is right for them to die for coveting the kingdom's precious money. Though I'm not completely happy with the fact that this was the Queen's order, I'll play along since the situation has become somewhat interesting. They will be beheaded after 9 days.
The positions that are still empty for serving Your Majesty will be filled and allocated by noon.
All right, I'll keep Amy as my personal maid and raise her pay to a high-rank maid and give her an extra bonus too.
I will do as you wish.
And one more thing, is an audience with my father still not permitted?
I am sorry.
Is that my father's order or the Queen's?
I am only the messenger.
I see how it is.
Your Majesty, you must be patient, the kingdom.
I know what you're trying to say. Patience, huh? Well, I'll keep that in mind.
Then I'll be going.
Oh, right. I ate the food that was sent. But the food is enough so you don't have to keep sending me more medicinal herbs. Well, now that things have changed, maybe it goes for the other things too.
Ho? I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about. It seems that your kind nature has been blessed. Anyways, a special guest will be here to visit you soon, so I will be off now.
How does he know that? Does Besphus know everything that goes on in the palace?
Please have some rest.
That silly old man. Is he trying to play dumb even though the evidence is right here? The Grand Chamberlain Besphus, the head of all the people who work under the king, I saw him often when I was younger. I didn't know that there was someone else besides Amy who was on my side in this palace. Oh, that's right. Didn't Besphus say that someone was coming here?
Your Majesty?
Amy?
The fourth prince and second princess have.
Before Amy could finish, someone busts through the door.
Brother!
Huh?
Brother! It's Winley!
Winley Al Roan, the Roan Kingdom's second princess.
I'm here! Oh! Brother, are you all right?
Your Majesty!
I see. I couldn't tell who it was using control mana because Amy was with her. I didn't know respecting Amy's privacy had such a drawback.
Ah, brother, you should have been more careful, you careless person.
Baris Al Roan, the Roan Kingdom's fourth prince and Winley's twin.
I wanted to see you, brother.
The current king of the Roan Kingdom, Crianesi Al Roan, has 3 wives, including the current queen, Linnes Bariat, along with 2 other concubines, the second concubine Alice and the first being Anisha. While the second concubine, Alice, is the perfect support of the queen, the first concubine, Anisha, didn't choose sides and decided to stay neutral, becoming an outsider between the wives. Baris and Winley are her children, so we're siblings with different mothers.
Sorry for causing a ruckus.
Brother!
Winley throws a surprise kick at Barris's head, but he swiftly dodges.
Whoa!
What are you doing, Winley? Why are you acting so properly? You're so weird. Did you forget that you were the one who started whining to see our brother first?
When did I? And even if we're in front of brother, shouldn't you at least act a little more princess-like?
Don't try to teach me, you tiny butt!
How can you say that to your older brother?
Older brother, my ass!
Are you all right, Your Majesty?
They're the same. I heard that they were taking care of a group of robbers, but it must be true.
You're older just because you were born 5 minutes earlier?
Yes, of course.
They really don't seem like royalty, unlike Linus's children. However,
Brother would agree!
Stop joking around. Brother!
they're still the siblings who are close to me and listen to all that I have to say.
Geez! Stop laughing!
Brother!
It's been 6 years.
We were sent to a remote area after you fell into a coma.
I heard of your situation briefly. Back then, Baris and Winley were only 8 when I had fallen into the coma. What could these powerless children do at the time? Adding to that, the concubine Anisha sent her first daughter, Tana, to a foreign kingdom due to Queen Linus's scheming. She would have had to at least protect her 2 children whom she had left. It's okay. I understand, though the people themselves don't seem to be able to accept it. All right, have you met Father?
Yes, we met him before we came here to see you.
How is he?
He seemed a little tired, and
Wait, brother! Have you not met Father?
It's like that right now. But I'll be able to meet with him one day.
Goodness!
brother, we saw this on the way here. But the condition of the palace.
There were a few bastards who embezzled money from the budget. It'll come back to how it was soon since they've all been captured.
Even so, they did all that, while knowing you were still in your room.
I'm going to go to Father this instant!
Don't waste your effort on this.
But, huh?
It's fine, I'll take care of my own work. I wonder if the reason it seems like there's a lot of people on my side is just my imagination. Rather, I didn't know Winley had such a talent in magic. I heard you were in an artistic group, so I was quite surprised.
This idiot would get hurt if it wasn't for me. He's always running at me headfirst like a bull.
What did you say?
To receive the participation qualification for the Continental Swordsmanship Competition with such a personality, he's quite amazing in a way.
Stop spouting crap. Of course I earned it with my skills.
A swordsmanship competition?
Oh,
Shit, you idiot. Our plan is ruined because of you.
we're going to talk to him about it anyway, so nothing changes.
Ahem, it's this. It's a swordsmanship competition that is held every 5 years.
Oh,
The competition for this year will be held in the Polisti Kingdom.
a competition that encourages harmony between the continents. Is it like the Olympics? Mercenaries and royalties. There's a lot of different class attendants.
Brother, you should take the opportunity while you can. You've basically never gone outside of the kingdom, have you? So I have made a request to Father.
No, I did! Brother, let's go together! They say that the Polisti Kingdom is the city of water, so it should be beautiful!
If you're worried about being too weak, I will even carry you on my back.
Yes, he's just right to be a porter!
What?
All right, there's nothing I can do about it. I can't reject an offer from the twins.
Yes!
Hey, stop destroying my palace. Are they really that happy?
Where should we go? Somewhere famous?
You haven't forgotten, right? You're coming to cheer for me.
That's right, as Baris said. I've hardly ever been outside this palace. It wouldn't be so bad to enjoy an event in this world at least once. I can also have a little bit of fun, too. I'm looking forward to this.
Swordsmanship competition. Huh. Baris is turning 14 years old this year, so he's nearly an adult too. They should be having a conversation with each other around now. Please don't worry. The young master has become more upright, his calmness and splendid perception. Even I was surprised to see how much he had grown. It's enough that even you're acknowledging it? That's quite sad.
Thanks for watching today's video. Comment if you want more. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like if you enjoyed it. See you next time.